What's a wingspan on a P pterodactyl?
Dude.
What's your guess on the wingspan?
10 feet.
I was thinking like 20, 25 foot.
Damn, dude. That'd be even fucking insane.
Looks like there's two different species. On Benguela, whatever it is 12 feet. This other one is 6.6.
Oh, okay. A little bit smaller than I thought.
So they're like a huge, huge eagle.
Yeah.
That's still scary.
12-foot wingspan, though.
That's huge.
That's like this room. Fucking. That thing could fucking pick up Frank with its pinky claw, dude.
Wish it would.
Be cheaper for you. No more cat food.
That's right. Actually, Costco's got the deal for cat food.
Yeah, but
Huge
still, you
deal.
wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah.
Still cheaper.
That's true.
Fuck, if only there were pterodactyls.
Sometimes it sucks feeding Frank. Like I feel like if it was a dog who's always excited or something, like good boy, eat and shit, and it just gives you more feedback than the cat, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what feedback was, but it's like more personable, a dog or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's just more fun to take care of, I feel like.
Cats are fucking dicks.
Yeah. Frank's a cool cat,
He's
though.
pretty cool
Yeah.
for being a cat, but they're still just like, they just do their own thing. They don't fucking listen to humans.
Yeah.
But dogs are just like, fucking, you're their master. Like,
So cool.
That's the person.
That's a cool
Thank
thing.
you. They're
huh?
just like, yeah, awesome.
Always
So great to be here.
Always.
Yeah.
It's so crazy how they fucking evolved into that. Huh?
Yeah. I was listening to a podcast with Joe Rogan, had Tim Pool on again. I listened to it today, and that was one of the things they talked about. I was actually going to bring that up when we go over UFO, because they were talking about that too, but they were talking about like wolves versus dogs, and they were actually talking about it during the UFO section when they were talking about people, like that we could be, or there, it's possible for like how wolves and dogs, like now there's still wolves now, but there's also dogs that are basically like pussy ass wolves and shit. It's possible that there could be like humans and the wolf version of humans sometime, where there's like pussy ass humans.
You think so?
Yeah, but they linked it in with UFOs or aliens somehow, which is, it's kind of funny. There's so many different theories on fucking alien life and UFOs and shit.
Well,
A lot of them make
it's
pretty
true
good sense.
now.
But
They confirmed it, right?
yeah, they declassified a video that has already been leaked of some sort of spaceship that I guess looked like a Tic Tac, that, you know, just as typical UFO shit, that it flies with propulsion that we don't have the technology for. Like it can go basically any direction at any time and at any speed, it looks like. It doesn't have to like to take off or stuff
It's
like
just.
that.
That's cool that it's official though. Like, yeah, that's something from outer space.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say that. They just said that it's unidentified.
Oh.
I forgot what the term was that they used, but they said that they didn't say it was alien, but they said that we don't know what this is. And it's technology that we're not aware of.
Still pretty sick.
Yeah.
So not on this earth.
That they're not aware of. But it's like, if they're not aware of it, then yeah, probably not.
Sick.
Yeah.
So cool. During COVID, that's what's crazy. You said that the other day.
Yeah,
Like-
no one gives a fuck because they dropped it during COVID. That's probably why, honestly.
Yeah.
If there's any time to do it, now is the time. If there's shit that it's like, well, we should put this out, but we don't want anyone to know,
Right.
now's the time to do it. It's like, yeah. But it's also so blown out of proportion because people have been fucking reporting shit for so long that it's like, all right.
Right.
I mean, everyone has seen those type of videos online now and shit.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that they talked about was pretty funny. That was like, he's like, why is it that now that everyone has a camera phone, fucking all UFO sightings have stopped? And Joe Rogan was like, it's because everyone's full of shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like, there was all these sightings back in the day with like shitty ass cameras or no cameras and stuff, and now that everyone has a good camera, there's fucking little to no sightings, where there should be exponentially more.
Oh.
And it's because everyone was full of shit back then. You
Right.
know? They just wanted to have a story or crazy people or whatever.
Yeah, same with Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't there a
Yeah.
fucking Bigfoot anything?
No, yeah, with like hunting cameras that, or all the shit that they use to film the super rare stuff that happens for the National Geographic stuff, where like triggers coming on, like Bigfoot wouldn't stand a chance, dude. He'd be fucking dead already.
Yeah, BBC would have captured him.
That's right, dude. David Attenborough would have been narrating it.
Yeah. And you see here as you walking by the leaves. Click.
Oh, we've been spotted.
That'd be crazy though if that was real, huh, Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, yeah.
But probably not.
There's just so many things that could be like a super rare species. That's what they always thought it was anyway, like a rare primate species. And it's just because we don't have primates here, really, in
What's a
North
primate?
America, like a monkey, ape.
Oh.
And there easily could be, with all the wilderness we have up in Canada and Alaska and all that shit, like there could be a fucking super rare primate species that is almost extinct that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Bigfoot, you know?
That is weird. There isn't like monkeys and gorillas and shit here natively, huh? Wonder why. Wonder what's here that's not over there. Like fucking
Tons, I'm
Really?
sure. Well, like there's no bears in the rainforest,
oh.
you know? Mountain lion, probably same thing. It's just different culture, or not
Yeah, I
culture, but
wonder-
different habitats and stuff.
Super weird. We don't really have many. Like there's kangaroos and jungle life and shit. We don't really have jungles in USA.
Nah, none.
Sucks.
South
Trump
America.
needs to put one in.
Yeah, good luck.
It'll be sick. If
I
they
think we
come
could do
over.
it near Vegas.
He's like, we're gonna do it with the money we saved by building the wall.
Yeah, and Mexico's gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
Be a tremendous jungle.
The equator will pay for it.
Many people are saying. Many people have said it's gonna be spectacular, and we can do it in many ways. You know, we can put it in, or many other ways.
You think he'll go back to running his enterprises and shit?
Yeah.
But that's what's crazy, dude. He's gonna have a sick life because he'll have the protection of the Secret Service and still make mega more than any other president has after. Back
Yeah.
to making billions, you
Mhm.
know?
Probably.
With the protection of the federal government.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a sick life.
You know
I
what
don't. I don't think being that famous would be sick.
Well, he's been that famous forever.
Not that famous though.
This is
Not
the
like
next
he is
level.
now. Yeah.
Oh.
He's been famous. So yeah, he's definitely more used to it than like Obama
Mm-hmm.
or basically anyone before him.
Mm-hmm.
Even like Reagan was an actor, but he was like a B-list, C-list actor. He was not like fucking Will Smith. And then he became president. He was just like in movies.
Right. So,
So-
Trump.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But so yeah, he's probably used to it, and obviously he loves it because he's like a public figure. So it probably will be cool for him.
Yeah, that's crazy. He is going to be more famous than one of the most famous people in the world.
The most.
He is right now?
Yeah, hands down.
Well, how? Like,
He's the leader of the free world.
that's why? So
Yeah, I think at basically I can't think of someone who would be more famous than the president of the United States at any given time.
That's what, like, so people in Germany, do they watch our news too?
Yeah.
What the fuck? They don't have their own news?
Yeah, they do. But I think it's just different. And I've never lived anywhere else, so I don't know. But we're the superpower of the world. We're at the top.
But, like, China people don't watch our news.
They don't let them.
What about being online?
Same.
They're limited over there?
Hmm.
Oh,
A lot of shit's limited over there.
oh.
Hong Kong is different because Hong Kong is like, it's a city in China, but it's also its own thing. So Hong Kong is like democratic.
Oh.
And then the rest of China is like the CCP, Chinese Communist Party.
That's weird. How is that?
I don't know. I don't know how it's like that, but
That's
it's kind of,
crazy.
I guess it's sort of similar to like Washington, D.C.
Mm.
is like its own thing, but it's also not the 51st state, you know?
Right. It's its own thing.
It's just a city that's like part of the United States, but it's also its own thing. But it's different because it works just the same as all of the rest of our states and laws and stuff like that. But Hong Kong has its own set of laws and rules.
Whoa.
And yeah.
That'd be weird to live right on the edge of that, huh?
Hmm. It's probably pretty crazy. Like the wall there.
There's a wall?
I don't know if there's a wall,
Oh.
but like on either side, you would be able to see the difference
Yeah.
for sure.
Dang, that's insane. Trump is so famous.
Mm-hmm.
So famous.
Yeah.
Worldwide, huh?
Yeah,
By far.
definitely.
Probably further than the world.
Aliens know all about Trump.
There was this one thing that Trump said one time. He's like, after the conversation I had with someone who, I guess you would say, not from this world. He said that once, people were like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" You know? People, and then all the Q people are like, "Oh, he is," and like talks with, like, extraterrestrials and shit, and they're, telling them. He said the person that's not from this world didn't know we had like 100-something countries or something like that, or.
Yeah, definitely did not talk to an alien.
Huh?
He definitely did not talk to an alien.
Oh, I know, but just to what he said, he was like, they didn't even know we had that many countries.
Mm-hmm.
So, just funny how people take his words,
Yeah.
because he doesn't know, like, how to be politically correct, I think.
Well, he just says whatever the fuck's on his mind. That's the problem.
But he's
It's
way
a good
better,
thing and
dude,
the problem.
If you look at him, like, before he ran for president, and how he would just talk in front of cameras and stuff, he'd be kind of, like, flamboyant, like, out there, like, saying whatever, like, Mr. Showtime.
Yeah, so he probably is holding it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how he'd always walk with, like, a little smirk when the cameras are on him? He doesn't really do that now. He's, like, you could tell he's fucking thinking or determined and shit. Like,
Yeah.
There's this, I follow this account called POTUS Doing Things. You follow that?
Mm-mm.
You should, if on, like, Cindy or whatever, So funny. They're just, like, there's one where he's, like, pulling his hair back like this. Like where he looks good and it's, like, POTUS feeling cute. Or, like, him, like, getting gas in a Ferrari in, like, the mid-90s. And he just looks like just so much swagger. And he's, like, POTUS getting gas. It's just POTUS doing things.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it's funny because it's all these crazy things. And there was this one where he looked hella pissed leaving a news conference, fucking all red and up, and it was like POTUS mad at fake news, and like because he looked like he was walking off like annoyed and pissed off, So it's just funny the shit they post. It's all over the board, dude. POTUS golfing. And shit.
I love seeing the fucking memes of his face with other people, like, swapped together,
Yeah.
Like 50 Cent.
Yeah.
His face on Trump's head is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
He just has, like, it's so weird that his outline is so fucking unique.
What do you mean?
Like, his look.
Yeah.
Like, you could swap anyone's face onto his head and you'd be like, that's Trump. But if you did, like, just think of, like, Obama, Bush, Clinton. If you put 50 Cent's head on theirs, they just look like normal people.
Right.
But you can tell it's Trump.
The hair.
So weird, yeah.
Never had different hairstyle.
No one has that hair, dude. No one. It's so weird.
It is.
I don't even know what it is. Like, it's fake somehow.
It is?
Yeah.
You think his hair is fake?
Yeah. Totally,
What?
dude.
How?
Because if you watch videos of him when he was like 30 years old, he's going bald then.
Oh.
So I don't know. Like, it might be. He's probably had every fucking hair revival thing you can do over the years, and they used to be really shitty and now they're a lot better. But so who knows? It's probably like real hair and stuff, but it's definitely not like his natural. Like, if he would just be fucking bald if it was real.
Oh.
But
I see him. He goes like this sometimes. Oh, they say it's fake.
Yeah.
They say it's fake.
It's definitely not natural. I'll say that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like a silhouette of him, like just from the side, you the way his neck always is and his chin, you could just be like, that's Trump. Like, even if it was just an outline of it,
Yeah, but I think it's mostly the hair, though.
It's the hair.
It's like he has this fucking mullet thing, kind of. Like,
no one has that.
it's like long in the back, like a mullet, but it's also long on the sides and like slicked back there. And then the top is the weird part too.
Combed over.
It's like a comb over and like a fucking rockabilly quiff, and like kind of thin and orange. Just fucking weird, dude.
Savage.
Such a weird haircut. I wonder who does his hair.
His assistant or something. Maybe him. I feel like he does a lot of things himself that you wouldn't, like tweets and the stuff that he signs and writing his own.
Yeah.
I think he like when he writes executive orders or whatever. You know, you could tell.
There's no way.
No?
No, they have to have lawyers do that shit.
Oh.
But I know what you're saying.
Because it just like, or at least he tells
Definitely
them,
his Twitter.
Yeah.
Whereas like every other person is just like fucking, you can tell it's a staffer that wrote it.
You see today at the town hall thing or whatever, someone, the Fox reporter, brought up a tweet that Joe Biden, it was like, we had a plan, he erased it. We had services to prevent a pandemic, he gutted it, and this and this and this, like, about Trump. And then they go, what do you think Joe Biden said? He goes, first of all, Joe Biden didn't write that. Someone who got good grades in a good school wrote that. And let me tell you, he doesn't even know what he's doing right now. He's like,
Yeah.
So true, though. He's like, Joe Biden didn't write that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. And I bet a lot of, like, maybe Hillary, some of them, you could tell. But, like, for the most part, like, a lot of politicians seem like, or maybe it's because he's not politically correct, too, but you could totally tell, like, oh, he fucking just typed this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so sick.
Yeah. All right, let's fucking wrap it up.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Leave a rate, leave a review. What? 5 stars, baby?
Because we can hear your fucking, everyone at home can hear your brain transitioning. You're like, all right. Hell yeah. And you just like get into the mode to do the outro.
I have to, dude. I can't just, fucking tell a friend 2 times our audience. If you've told a friend from the last episode, thank you so much, dude. Again, tell a different friend. Shout out to our sponsor, jpfilm775@gmail is my email. Hit me up if you need any photos or videos or designs. We got badtouchsupply.com, free shipping over $40, free hat over $100. And what other fucking deals they got on there? All kinds of merch, too.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of shirts,
hats,
gloves.
We got gloves. We
5
got
different pairs.
Stickers, dude. Get a little handwritten note in every order.
That is cool. I like that because it's kind of fun, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I told a guy to wear his gloves to a wedding. I even told I'll always say tag us, or I'll be like, one time I was like, if you can or have any water, like try to do your dishes in these gloves, film it and tag us, like to try to see if someone will do something stupid.
My favorite one that I did was someone that lived out in Ely, and it was like, thanks. I just said, thanks, whoever. Like, don't do too much meth out in Ely.
You're probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Short and to the point, dude.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say.
I found a couple go to bed stickers, too. Oh, I didn't find them, but they've been pinned in my thing in my room.
Yeah.
So if you guys leave a note when you make an order, if you're listening to the show, leave a note. There's a note section somehow, and we could see that, and I'll throw a sticker in there. Just say I listened to the show.
Hell yeah.
So
dope. Go
badtouchsupply.com.
This is my 775 at Gmail. And that's gmail.net,
And
too.
yep. And you know the thing.
You know the thing.
Thanks. Shout out Code.
What's up?
Plug. What do you got? What have you been doing, dude?
I got nothing, dude.
Nothing? No wads?
I mean,
You've been posting any wads?
yeah, but not that much. I mean,
What?
I'm not going to plug that right here.
Plug it, dude.
At CrossFit Code on
Do
Instagram.
that too. Yeah.
At CrossFit Code.
Yeah.
That's our. What do you call yourself? A director? What would you call that position?
Producer.
Yeah.
Producer. CrossFit Code.
Producer Code.
Yeah, I got to change it.
That's right, dude. Go to bedpodcast.com for everything else relating to this show. Make sure to tell a friend. Make sure to leave us a rating and review.
Get a pillow, get a blanket, get a mug. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.